taking the time to chat with me today.
Problem.
Maybe we could start with like what brought you to dance and then to where you are now, essentially.
Oh.
How that all started in broad terms.
In broad terms, what got me started was watching a music video of Too Fat. Too Fat's a old Malaysian hip hop rap group, and there was a guy spinning on his head, and I was 13 or so, and thought it was really cool. So yeah, that's what got me started. What brought me to here is a more complicated question. Yeah, but basically, I guess I'm still curious about possibilities, about what else I can do, and then now also beyond the movement, a curiosity about storytelling and what that could mean in dance for myself.
Okay. Yeah. So your performance and your workshop, I think they both share the title of 100. Oh wait, no. Oh, the performance is 100 Descents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, is there any particular reason for the number?
Not necessarily, not specifically. The main thing is just to have a big number, and 100 is nice and round, and big number because it gives me the time to get into things. It's not a dipping in and out, but I have time to sit in it, and it's long enough to be challenging and to push myself also. Yeah, so it has to be big enough to be challenging and to really give me the time to get absorbed into the thing. Yeah, so, and 100 is nice and round.
So like the idea of falling and descending, like what drew you to that particular focus?
Well, in breaking, which is the dance I started out with, there's obviously a lot of floor work and you're down on the ground a lot. And part of the excitement of the physical movement of breaking is this ability to change levels very fast and to enter the floor in ways that should be dangerous, but then in practice aren't, because you have the ability, there is the technique to enter and exit the floor. But to do it more specifically, to pick it up as a practice, it began really as a class that I was teaching. I saw that there was a need for people to learn floor work instead of having more generic contemporary dance classes. So I started to teach a floor work focused class, and then it just grew into its own thing.
Okay, cool. Last question, like what would you like the audience to come away with from your performance?
I like the audience to come away with. I think one of the things is with a consideration of the possibilities of floor work, not necessarily as now I need to learn how to roll on the floor. Not in that sense, but more specifically, not a consideration of the possibilities of floor work, but the consideration of the possibilities that come with sitting with something for a long time, where it can take you in terms of your mental space, and where it can take you in terms of creative possibility as well. If you just sit with something for long enough, what comes out of that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Looking forward to it.
Cool.
I have
Thank you.
one question. What is the positivity of falling?
I guess there are a lot of ways to answer that question, but from a simple day-to-day perspective of it, being able to fall means you can take risks and take chances that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. Because having the ability to fall means, if I mess up, then I kind of know how to work my way out of it, as opposed to I'm not going to try at all, because if I fall, then I'll break my arm or break my leg or whatnot. So that's a very practical day-to-day thing. And it also, now I have 2 nephews. My sister has 2 little kids, and being comfortable with falling means I can play with them in ways that I wouldn't be able to otherwise, because I can roll around on the floor with them, just have a ball of a time that I wouldn't be if I wasn't comfortable with falling and floor work. Yeah. So yeah, so some very practical things. There are others as well, but yeah.
What's so artistic about falling?
What's so artistic about falling? I mean, looking at falling as a kind of physical metaphor for life, we have all these things like falling in love or falling asleep, or some that I've used include like falling away from danger, or it's not normally said like this, but falling down the rabbit hole. There are a lot of different non-literal angles or non-literal ways to look at falling that open up a lot of creative possibilities, a lot of avenues to explore. But I also think that there's this element of gravity and being able to, some might say, defy, or the word that I prefer to use is navigate gravity with grace and with skill. I don't know, to me there's something that's quite appealing in watching it. Yeah, this ability to navigate gravity.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you.